game. Heath Phillips tips it rear court, trying to get it to Seth Billingsley, but chasing it down is going to be Curtis Newport. He gives it to Derek Hooper. Hooper pulls up dribble, goes to Newport, and then over to Gentry. Lost out of bounds, touch last Oneida. We got a hand on the passing lane. Newport will work it in under the Sunbright basket. Lobs it out to Boshier. Now over to Hooper for the three. No good. Rebound tipped. And it's going to be Melton. Back up with it. Good. Saw a lot of him the first game with him. And he starts it off 2-0. Down court, Oneida with the basketball. Lawson on the left wing looks down at the baseline. Phillips back to Lawson.
Sunbright starting out in a 2-3 zone. Looks like they're giving them the outside jump shot.
It's going to be Seth Billingsley, right wing. Goes to Phillips. Phillips fakes the pass to West, goes to Lawson. His shot blocked away out of bounds by Dustin Fishers.
Good pass by Phillips, but when he gets the ball in the post against his zone, he might as well go ahead and take it up strong.
The inbounds Phillips. He gives it to Kurt West. West drives strong to the hoop and is fouled harshly. Doesn't get the basket to go, but he will have 2 free throws. The foul is going to be on Dwayne Gentry, his first, team first. 2 free throws upcoming for Kurt West.
Sunbright will have a lot of trouble with Kurt West tonight, his physical presence. If he can get into the game flow, can really have a lot of problems for him.
First toss from Kurt, good. Kurt's a very good free throw shooter. Even a free throw shooter. When I say it right, it sounds even better. Second toss ties this game at 2.
A beautiful stroke.
And Oneida will apply pressure on the inbounds. The lob in to Hooper, and he is fouled. Derek Lawson.
Lawson and Billingsley closing in on Hooper like he was still in football season.
Lawson nearly made the tackle, too. That's his first foul, team first.
Much better choice of words.
The inbounds, Hooper. Across midcourt, into the trap, pulls up. He was lucky he had someplace to go with it. Curtis Newport. He got himself in the air before he had a passing partner. Newport pulls up for the jumper, no good. Or, I'm sorry, it's in and out and good, but there's a foul. Will it count? Basket does count. And then a foul after the basket on Derek Lawson. That's his second.
Oneida showing a little half-court trap. Sunbright handling the pressure fairly well there.
Inbounds is to Hooper. Hooper drives, stops, shoots, shot no good. Gentry loses the rebound out of bounds.
I guess the foul was after the shot?
Yes. You guessed correctly. The dude. Jordan Smith bringing it up for the Indians.
The dude.
4-2, Sunbright in the lead. This is Billingsley looking on the baseline. A little too high for Heath Phillips.
Heath Phillips can just stop on the block right there and just go ahead and post up instead of coming out to the short corner.
Hooper against Oneida pressure in rear court. Still back in rear court with Dustin B. Shears. Gets to Melton. Melton pulls up for a jumper, no good. Gentry with a strong rebound. Going back up with it, he is fouled.
We don't box out tonight. Not really applying the box out right now. We're not going to do that. These smaller guys of Sunbright's team are going to have their way on the boards.
Dwayne Gentry will have 2 free throws. Heath Phillips with his first. First shot good from Gentry. It's a 5-2 Sunbright lead. This happened in the girls' game. The girls led 5-2 at one point. Oneida gets the miss of Gentry's shot. Down court, the Indians have it, trailing by 3. This is Jordan Smith out high. Left wing, Billingsley for a 3 to tie it. In and out, no good. Rebound, Heath Phillips. Back up with it off the glass, no good. Rebound tipped. Phillips again off the glass, good. Heath Phillips knocks home his first 2 of the night. He had 20 last night at Pickett in the 10-point victory for Coach Mark Eldridge and his team against the Bobcats. Here's Seth Billingsley poking it away. Derek Hooper chases it down in rear court, though. 2 minutes into the game, Oneida trails 5-4. Inside, this is Curtis Newport. Turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound is going to be Boshier to Newport for the soft touch on the jumper, good.
That second shot was created once again by not boxing out by Oneida.
The clock has shut down. With the basketball, it's going to be Seth Billingsley. Your score right now is 7-4, I think. Down court, Hooper with it. You hear the buzzer.
Got a problem with the clock.
Well, these things happen. Joe Dooley has not had a good day.
No, he has not. I believe the clock stopped before Oneida's possession. It looks like Sunbright's going to still have the ball.
It's 7-4. The score is correct. 5:57 to play. Really bad day. So is the clock working again? The inbounds. Yes, the clock is running. So we're glad it is. Into the game for Sunbright, Curtis LaRue. He dishes to Hooper. Hooper to John Melton to Curtis LaRue. That was a three-point attempt, and that was good.
Right off the bench, LaRue comes out gunning. Might have to keep our eye on him.
10-4 lead for Sunbright. 6-point game. This is going to be Lawson into Phillips for the turnaround layup. Good.
Phillips too much of a presence inside for Sunbright to handle. Just need to work the ball into him. Be patient and get it down there.
Coach Eldridge yelling and begging for Heath to post up that time, and he did. Curtis LaRue thought about spotting up for that three again. He goes into Newport. Jumper, no good. Gentry has it knocked away by Jordan Smith.
Jordan Smith with a good box out there by Jordan Smith.
Goes trailing off Gentry. Oneida will bring it the other way. Trailing by 4. Lawson, Smith, Billingsley, right corner. Joel Davis is in. He can gun. He's in that right corner. He lobs it down for Heath Phillips. Phillips has to tap it away. Curtis LaRue comes away with it. He's across midcourt. Dish is left side. Hooper couldn't hang on. Turnover, Sunbright. .445 and counting. First quarter. Oneida with the basketball. This is Lawson to Smith. Back to Lawson. They want to work it down to Billingsley, or pardon me, to Phillips. Sunbright doing a good job of defending him in the low post. Billingsley has it. Right wing now reversed on the left side. It's going to be Lawson. Back out to Jordan Smith. Going to try to knock down the three. No good. Rebound, Dwayne Gentry.
Gentry knows how to play the boards.
Curtis LaRue spins out of trouble in rear court.
Oneida dropping back into a man-to-man pressure.
4:10 to play. First quarter with the basketball. It is Newport. Now over in the left corner, it's going to be LaRue for the three, no good. And Oneida comes away with it. Down in the right corner, Lawson. Back out to Billingsley. Now Lawson, right wing. Billingsley, top of the key. Thought about the three, goes back to Lawson. Quick look down to Phillips, kicks it out to Jordan Smith. Another three-point attempt, this time good. Jordan Smith for a three, and it's a 1-point Sunbright lead.
Nice assist by Heath Phillips there. A little inside-outside game. Saw the double team coming to him and hit the open man.
Curtis Newport turns around at his spot for the jumper. Good. He has 6 points off in the same place. With the basketball, Smith, Billingsley, Davis. Now over to Lawson. 12-9. Lawson's going to gun the three, trying for the tie. Shot no good. Rebound. Momentarily, Gentry had it. Then Heath Phillips had it for a minute. Now Curtis Newport's going to come out of there with it. 12-9. Sunbright leading. They have the basketball. This is Curtis LaRue with it. Bounce feed. Curtis Newport. Kicks it off left side. Hooper drives to his right. Pulls up for the jumper. Soft roll. No good. Curtis Newport with the follow. No good. On the rebound. Knocked out. Touch last. I think we touched it. I'm wrong.
Sunbright attacking the offensive boards relentlessly.
T.J. Green enters the game for the Indians.
much-needed offensive spark right now. TJ has many moves from the baseline. They don't seem to be guarding the baseline too much right now with Heath Phillips going to the high post.
Joel Davis on the right wing. Looks over to Seth Billingsley. Back to Davis, right side for the three. Bounces high off the rim, no good. Rebound tipped off the glass by Phillips, but Gentry comes in. No, it's Melton comes down with it. Gives to Curtis Newport. Comes down, guns off the glass, good. Curtis Newport with 8 in the ball game. And it's with 2 minutes to go in the first quarter, a 14-9 Sunbright lead. Seth Billingsley, left wing. Ball fakes the three, he's double teamed. He goes to Jordan Smith, bounce feed right wing, Joel Davis drives in, gives it over to Seth Billingsley, pulls up for the three, good. Billingsley knocks down the three, and Oneida's back to within 2. 14-12 is the score. Curtis LaRue across midcourt, driving to the right side, pulling up in the lane, soft jumper, good.
Nice touch by LaRue there. Nice penetration and going ahead and taking himself.
Jordan Smith across midcourt for the Indians. Looks to Joel Davis. Back to Smith. Quick look in. Phillips. Billingsley for the three. No good. Rebound. Curtis Newport. Ahead to LaRue. Eyeing the entire floor. He'll pull it up. LaRue goes to Curtis Newport. He feels hot. He shoots the three. He's not. Rebound trailed out TJ Green. 4-point Sunbright lead. Green brings it up the left side for the Indians. Goes to Seth Billingsley. Back to Green. Green slicing to the basket for the jumper. He walked first.
Explosive move by Green, but got him with the steps there. Moved his pivot foot a little early.
Sunbright will bring it up court. Derek Hooper across midcourt to Curtis LaRue. Less than a minute to play first quarter. Curtis Newport pulls up for the baseline jumper. He's gone a little bit cold, but he gets his own rebound and he warms up again.
Oneida's players fighting over the rebounds there, not really concentrated on boxing out.
Curtis Newport with 10 first quarter points. Sunbright leads 18-12 with 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. Jordan Smith out high with it. Bounce feed right wing, Joel Davis. Ball fake, drives in, dishes out, Smith. Over on the left wing now, this is Billingsley. Skip pass, Joel Davis. Pulls up, dishes to TJ Green, gets 2 men in the air, lays it up, scores.
Nice pass by Joel Davis there to make that happen.
4-point game, and it goes off of LaRue's foot. 4-3. Billingsley tries to go ahead to Smith, and that's the end of the first quarter of play. After one, your score, Sunbright 18, Oneida 14. Derek, what'd you think of the first quarter?
I think it was a pretty well fought first quarter, but not really hitting the defensive boards well enough right now. We have a size advantage over Sunbright, but they're still getting too many second shots. And the Newport and Melton are hurting us, and then LaRue off the bench came in with an offensive spark at the end. Sunbright really playing a good game right now.
Curtis Newport with 10 points in the first quarter. 5 points from Curtis LaRue, 1 from Dwayne Gentry. For Oneida, Heath Phillips with 4. Seth Billingsley, Jordan Smith with 3 each. Kurt West and TJ Green each with 2. Start the second quarter for Sunbright. Adam Garrett's in there, Curtis Newport, Derek Hooper, Curtis LaRue, and John Melton. For Oneida, as we turn it over, Heath Phillips, Joel Davis, TJ Green, Jordan Smith, Adam Jones. 18-14, Sunbright leading. They have the basketball. Curtis LaRue goes right wing. Curtis Newport wants to get past Green. Pulls up on the baseline, walk. He walked first, but they're going to call a foul.
Good defensive pressure by Davis and Green there on the baseline trap. Did look like steps before the foul, but Sunbright gets the call.
4 team fouls on Oneida, 1 on Sunbright. It will be Sunbright to work it inbounds under the basket. They lob it out high to Hooper. He gets to Curtis LaRue. Sunbright by 4. This is Derek Hooper. He goes to Melton, to Curtis LaRue for a 3, no good. Rebound. Curtis Newport goes up to get it. He has done a job in this first half for Sunbright. He couldn't get his shot to fall. His rebound is picked away by TJ Green, who goes to Jones. Ahead he goes to Joel Davis, drives in. Thought about dishing right to Phillips. Instead goes left wing, Jordan Smith. Dribble penetration, back to Davis. Now out high to Adam Jones. 4-point game. Adam Jones gets a pick. Drives, leaves it off with T.J. Green. Jump step, jump stop. Not step. Lays it off the glass, good. T.J. with 4, and it's a 2-point game down court. Oneida nearly had the steal, but he could only tap it away out of bounds.
T.J. Green a little too athletic for Sunbright when he gets the ball on the baseline. If we can do that a few more times, we'll be in good shape.
Inbounds is to Curtis LaRue. 6:40 to go first half. Oneida trailing by 2. The bounce feed to Curtis Newport. Now Adam Garrett offered the 3, doesn't take it. They lob it down to Melton. Melton has 2. He's not got any more, and he won't get this one, and it goes out of bounds. Touch last, Curtis LaRue. Good call. Oneida. Pardon me. Oneida will get it. With 6:24 to go in the first half, trailing by 2. Indians have not led in this game. This is Jones looking for the tie. No good. The tip by Phillips is good.
Jones with a strong move to the hole, couldn't finish it, trying to do a little finger roll, maybe a little too fancy. Phillips there for the finish.
6 minutes to play first half. Oneida still is not led, but we're at least tied again at 18. Into the lane, Curtis LaRue out of control, but got it to go anyway. He's come off the bench for 7. 20 to 18 is the score. 5:50 and counting in the second quarter. Right wing, Joel Davis. Skip pass. Jordan Smith drives the baseline. Pulls up for the jumper. No good. Rebound, John Milton. Curtis LaRue ahead. He goes to Curtis Newport. Good defense by Joel Davis, but Newport just pulls up and knocks down the 2. He has 12.
That's a tough shot by Sunbright right there. Stopped on the dime with pressure in his face. Still went up and made the shot.
4-point game. 22 to 18.
Sunbright really rotating that 2-3. Seems like Oneida could get that offside 3-pointer. Joe Davis thought about it.
Nearly lost it there. Phillips gets it to Jones. Cuts to the basket. Nice shot by Adam Jones. And he was fouled. Jones is going to get the 2 to go down. And the foul is going to be on Curtis Newport of Sunbright.
Big time move by Jones there. Drove baseline left, got behind the goal, flicked it up with his right hand as he was being fouled.
22 to 20. Sunbright in the lead by 2. The toss from Adam Jones cuts it to a 1-point lead. Oneida 3 for 3 from the line. Into the game for the Indians, Kurt West. Oneida with a 2-2-1 look. Curtis LaRue goes to Derek Hooper. Hooper has his pass batted away by Jones into the hands of Jordan Smith. Oneida looking for their first lead. T.J. Green has it blocked away by Derek Hooper, but they're going to say foul on Hooper.
Hooper showing a little jumping ability there. A little surprise. Long arms of Jones started that play off, though, with a good defensive play.
That's the first foul for Derek Hooper. T.J. Green will have 2 free throws. Oneida down by 1. They have not led. 4:46 to play first half. Toss from Green. No. Still a chance to tie it, though. TJ's toss is up and good. We're tied at 22. 5 points for Green. 22-22 the score. Curtis LaRue to Derek Hooper in rear court. Ryan Birchfield in, helping to apply defensive pressure. Melton goes ahead to Curtis Newport. And he goes to Melton in the lane. Jumper no good, but a foul is going to be called probably on T.J. Green.
Oneida trying to apply the trap on the left corner. Sunbright finding the man open in the middle in the weak spot.
Melton will have 2 free throws. Last time we played, let's see how he did from the line. 9 of 12. This first one is good, giving Sunbright the lead again, 23-22. Second toss, good. 24-22. 4 points for Milton. Sunbright's going to turn up their defensive pressure. Adam Jones and Ryan Birchfield in rear court. Birchfield goes ahead for Kurt West. Loose basketball picked up by Adam Jones. Jones drives, Nice dish over to Joel Davis. Opens himself up for a shot off the glass. It's no good. Rebound tip. Jones knocks it out. Can Ryan Birchfield save it? He does.
Nice
good
play.
hustle, Ryan Birchfield to Jones. Jones drives in, leaves it back out high. Birchfield now right wing Davis. Ball fake. Looking for, finding Jones on the left wing. Now to Birchfield. Back to Jones. Thought about the three. Bounce feed down to Kurt West. Spins on the move. The toss is up, no good. The rebound tip is going to be Sunbright. Hooper gets it to Curtis LaRue. 24-22. Sunbright leading. 4 minutes to go. Second quarter. Curtis LaRue all the way down. Leaves it to Adam Garrett. Kicked out high. Derek Hooper for three. No good. Rebound. It's going to be Garrett. Fouled over the back, probably Kurt West.
Once again, no box out for the Indians right there. A much smaller man, less agile, I guess you would say. Getting the rebound where he should not get it.
You said that.
Mm-hmm.
I did not say that.
Definitely not less fragile.
2 shots coming up for Adam Garrett.
A very big boy.
Derek Lawson will check in. Garrett, an imposing presence, that's for sure, down low. First toss, no good. His team leads by 2, 24-22. Sunbright is in the bonus as Oneida has committed 16 fouls. The next foul will put them at the line for 1 and 1. Sunbright with only 3 team fouls. Second toss from Garrett, no good. Rebound is Kurt West. Oneida has not led. They trail by 2, 24-22, and Seth Billingsley gives it up to Adam Jones across midcourt. Now back to Billingsley out high. 3:30 to play in the first half. Sunbright 24, Oneida 22. Billingsley looking for the lead, no good. The rebound, there's Ryan Birchfield in there to get it. Then, as he tries to bring it back out, Hooper steps in, knocks it away from behind, comes down the other way. Billingsley blocks it from him. The toss is up, no good from Sunbright, and then Kurt West clears the rebound away to Ryan Birchfield. Ahead he goes right wing. It's going to be Derek Lawson. Lawson back to Birchfield, tries to pass over to Seth Billingsley.
Birchfield having a little trouble with the Sunbright pressure right now.
Bounce feed on the baseline. Jones tries to get it back out to Billingsley. Stolen away Hooper. Sunbright is scrapping, and they're playing tough right now. It's 24-22. The Tigers in the lead. 2:50 to play first half. With the basketball, Curtis Newport for the three. No good. Rebound tip. Melton up with it. Good.
We've got to box out if we're going to stop that. Sunbright can do that all night long.
Sunbright, half-court pressure. Birchfield's toss ahead to Lawson. He gets it. And now he goes to Adam Jones. Jones stutters, drives in, dishes to West. The layup, good. Kurt West made a nice ball fake and then got the layup to go. He's got 4 points, and it's a 2-point game again. Hooper across midcourt. Curtis Newport, now Melton. Pulls up for the jumper, good. 8 points for Melton. 28-24 the score. 2:05 to play in the first half. Lawson to Birchfield.
Sunbright showing a half-court trap of their own right now.
Birchfield ahead he goes to Lawson. Lowers his shoulder, comes through, gives to Kurt West. Back out Birchfield. Takes a dribble, goes to Billingsley.
Oneida looking a little out of kilter right now.
And when you run out of kilter, it's hard to get kilter back. Driving the baseline, Derek Lawson. Fouled on a block by Garrett. Set to check in for the Indians. Heath Phillips and Dwayne Gentry will come in for Sunbright. It will be Birchfield to exit and Garrett to exit. Now T.J. Green's checking in for the Indians, and he will grab Kurt West, literally. 28-24 is the score with 1:35 to play in the first half. Oneida trailing by 4. Jones, the inbounds. Derek Lawson, he looks to Heath Phillips. Back to Lawson. Thought about pulling the trigger on that three, instead drives in. Dish it to Heath Phillips. Ball fake, dish to Green for the layup. Good.
That's some nice ball movement by the Oneida Indians right there. Heath Phillips almost came down with the walk, passed it at the last second.
Here's Melton for the jumper off the glass. No good. And Oneida has it. Trailing by 2, looking to tie it up again. We mentioned we've run it in the ground, but they haven't had the lead, the Indians, tonight. Sunbright, they don't waste any time when they get down here on possession either. They get a shot up.
They're quick with the shot because they've been getting the second shots fairly easy tonight. Why not just throw it up when you can get your second shot?
Oneida trailing by 2, 28-26 with 1:01 to play first half. The inbounds. Billingsley, ball fake, shot, no good. Rebound, it's going to be a foul. Derek Lawson comes over the back.
Could have been a foul on the shot. Lawson definitely came over the back, though.
That is Derek's third. I've heard him say I know it before, and it was at Hancock County. But that's another story. 1:01 to play, 28-26.
I don't know that story.
Remind me to tell that to you sometime.
I will.
At the line for 1-1, Dwayne Gentry.
How many fouls we got against Sunbright right now?
3, 4.
And
Dawson Gentry's no good. That was our 7th team foul. You're trying to make a case or something. Billingsley comes away with it. He goes to Jones. Lawson, Oneida down by 2. Lawson to Adam Jones. To Lawson. Very patient, the Indians right now, trying to open something up down low. They get it to Billingsley. He finds Heath Phillips at the elbow, goes back to Billingsley for the lead. Give it to him! Seth Billingsley knocks down the 3, and the Indians with their first lead, 29-28. Down court, it's going to be Melton for the jumper. No, the rebound. Gentry back up. Good. High off the glass, and our lead is short. As Gentry knocks it home, it's 30-29. Sunbright by 1. 17 seconds to go in the second quarter. Here's the rip down to Green. Couldn't hang on from Lawson. 12 seconds to go in the first half. Oneida down by 1. The inbounds, Curtis LaRue working in rear court, bringing it up against Lawson. And what?
I believe we have a problem with the scorekeeper here. He started it as the ball was thrown in and not on the referee's signal.
I tell you what.
You don't get a thing by that referee right there. He is on top of the game tonight.
Mr. Dooley is. He's just. Joe Dooley tonight is wanting an iron grip on things at the official position.
Dooley, a longtime middle school ref.
Yeah, maybe he shouldn't have left. There's Curtis Newport. Maybe the pressure's getting to him. He fires up a 3, no good. With 3 seconds to go in this half, it's going to be Heath Phillips for a 3 that bangs the rim but does not go. And so Sunbright takes a lead to the locker room at the half. Although it's as slim as a lead as you can have in men's basketball in high school. And that is 1 point. Your score after 2 quarters, Sunbright 30 and Oneida 29. John Melton, Derek Hooper, and Dwayne Gentry. For Oneida, Jordan Smith, TJ Green, Adam Jones, Seth Billingsley, Heath Phillips.
Oneida seems to be starting out into a 2-3 or somewhat of a 1-2-2 matchup zone.
Curtis Newport offered the 3, and he knocks it down.
Not much good against that.
The Indians led for a brief shining moment in this game for all of about 10 seconds at one point before Sunbright took the lead right back. Now they're back up by 4, and this is TJ Green into the lane, slicing through 4 defenders for the layup. Good. Oneida will apply pressure with Jordan Smith. Curtis LaRue across midcourt. Dishes over to Derek Hooper, back to Curtis LaRue. Down to the right side, Dwayne Gentry puts the jumper up, air ball. Rebound is going to be TJ Green. With 7 minutes to play third quarter, Green's across midcourt. 33-31 is your score. This is Adam Jones. Bounce feed right wing, Billingsley. Skip pass on the near side. It's going to be Jordan Smith. Gets it low, TJ Green for the reverse layup. We're tied. TJ Green with 4 straight points in this third quarter. He's got 11 on the night. And Oneida's tied Sunbright at 33. Down court, this is Melton to Curtis Newport. The jumper short. Rebound, Heath Phillips. Oneida looking for their second lead of the game. TJ Green has the basketball. He slows, gives it up to Seth Billingsley. Now Adam Jones. Jones to Jordan Smith, lobs it down. Green spins, dish over to Billingsley. Nice ball fake, layup. Indians by 2. Biggest lead of the night.
TJ Green in on the first 6 points. First 2 shooting. The last one on the assist. Getting the start from Coach Eldridge. Must see the confidence he has, the athletic ability. Sunbright can't keep up with him right now.
Curtis LaRue throws it away. There's TJ Green to pick up the steal all the way down. He slides to a stop, lays it up, and scores.
What a stop on the dime.
T.J. Green single-handedly forcing Sunbright to a timeout with 6:01 to play in this third quarter. This is a 20-second timeout from Coach Napier as he wants to stop this run that the Oneida Indians have been on. Oneida with only a brief lead in the first half of 1 point. Then they saw Sunbright come right back and get the lead and lead at halftime 30-29. The first couple of minutes of this third quarter, the Indians have outscored Sunbright 8-3.
Sunbright comes out applying pressure, which is much to the liking of Oneida's pace right now. They probably want to try to pick up the pace a little bit, get into a little bit of a running game, see if they can take away some of those second shots from Sunbright, making them speed up a little bit, maybe losing some people running down court.
Coach Eldridge drifting a little bit out of his coaching box and being reminded of that by the one official that is not in a rotten mood. Sunbright down court, Gentry, nice move to spin and shoot and score. Makes it a 2-point game, but Oneida retains the lead. Jones picks up his dribble in rear court, now gets it to Jordan Smith, back to Jones. Bounce feed ahead, way down on the left side. It's going to be Phillips to Smith to Billingsley, back to Smith, back to Billingsley.
T.J. Green wide open.
Claps his hands, gets the basketball up for the shot once, twice. It's going to be a jump ball. That was a good call.
Dooley a little late with the call there, though.
Yeah, but he made the right one.
He did make the right call, but it was just after he came down and almost went up with it again. A little help from the crowd here from Sunbright.
With 5:26 to play, third quarter, the lob in is Heath Phillips. Takes a dribble, goes for a shot, charge.
Oh.
And that was... The official on this side probably would have had a better view if he wanted to call a charge, but I would not say that to Mr. Dooley right now.
I believe the official at the top does have that call.
Josh Gregory into the game.
We'll say nothing else.
For Sunbright. And he'll give it to Curtis LaRue, and LaRue will walk it up near midcourt. Goes with a bounce pass, now back to LaRue, now over to Hooper, pulls up for the jumper, good. Tied. Derek Hooper knocks down a big shot, and that's his first two of the game. 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. We're tied at 37. Sunbright and Oneida in a battle. We had a good one in the girls' game earlier tonight, and this one's shaping up to be a fine basketball game. This is Seth Billingsley, left wing. Yes.
Drops out of the half-court pressure into a 2-3 zone. See if they can mix it up a little bit against Oneida. Oneida being very patient with ball movement.
Jones gets it over to Billingsley, who drives to the baseline, pulls up jumper. It's going to be short. Rebound is brought down by Hooper. Tied at 37. This is Curtis LaRue working across midcourt. Gets inside the top of the key, lofts it down for Milton. Shot blocked away by Phillips. He gets the rebound off the glass and then tosses it over to Green. Now to Smith.
Might want to think twice about that shot.
4:20 to play, third quarter. This is Billingsley on the left wing. Back out high he goes, Jordan Smith. Now on the right side, Jones, Smith, Billingsley takes a dribble. Kicks it out right side, Jones drives to the bucket, lost control of it, got it back. Now Phillips tries to knock it down to Green. The quick hands of Gentry, knocks it away, and then Jones gets a steal in rear court. It's a 2-on-2. Jones pulls up, looks low. T.J. Green, ball fakes, gets a man in the air, goes up with a shot, good. T.J. Green is having a big night.
Let's just get the ball to T.J. Green right now. I think that's the best thing we can do.
He's got 15. Hooper goes to Curtis LaRue. LaRue's across midcourt. Now it's to Gregory, who puts up a three. It looked like one Scott Gregory would shoot. Don't tell him I said that. They go over to the left side, Seth Billingsley. And now back out high, Jordan Smith. I know Scott Gregory wouldn't mind me saying that. I hope anyway. Here's Jones driving the baseline. He gets it to Phillips, who's been in the lane quite some time now.
Oh.
And then we have a charge on T.J. Green down on the baseline and a couple of substitutions for Sunbright. Curtis Newport and let's see. That's the third foul on T.J. Green. Curtis Newport and Dusty Boshears come in. Oneida leads 39-37.
Dooley keeping a firm grip on this game right now.
Derek Hooper driving into the lane, pulling up for the jumper. He's got 4 this quarter. And he's tied his team with Oneida. The last 2 trips he's been down. Jordan Smith to Adam Jones. Now over to Billingsley, to Jones, to Smith. Right corner, Green. Can he take Newport off the dribble? Instead, they go back out high. Jones. Now Billingsley drives to the left side, into trouble, goes back out high. Jones off a pick from Phillips. Picks up his dribble, goes to Seth Billingsley. Billingsley drives in, goes to Smith, to Jones. Smith, right wing, ball fake. Now right corner, it's going to be Green.
Oneida extremely patient right now.
They're tied at 39, and T.J. Green roaming that baseline down there. It's going to be Billingsley. Finally pulls up, shoots the three. Shot's no good. Rebound, Curtis Newport away with it. He gets to Derek Hooper. Hooper has tied the game with his last two shots. He might try to give his team the lead this trip. He nearly has it poked away from him. Now he pulls up dribble. He goes to Curtis Newport. They give him a free throw. He takes it and he knocks it down.
I don't know if you can turn and let that man shoot just an easy 15-foot free throw shot from there.
Inside 2 minutes in the third quarter. 41-39. Oneida trails by two. This is Smith. He goes to Adam Jones, who drives into the lane. Pulls up. Ugly shot, but it nearly goes. Then it's knocked out of bounds. Touch last. T.J. Green. Into the game for Seth Billingsley. Derek Lawson. 1:48 to play, third quarter. Sunbright has regained the lead. They had a 1-point advantage at the half. They have 2-point advantage right now. Hooper goes down right side. Curtis Newport to Dwayne Gentry. Ooh, we were so close to a foul on that play by Jordan Smith, but Oneida comes up with a loose basketball. Here's T.J. Green all the way down to the free throw line. Kicks it out right wing. Lawson. High. Jones to Jordan Smith. Drives baseline. Back out to Jones. Smith. Lob down T.J. Green. Fakes the pass. Drives. He carried. Well, it's pick on T.J.
Officials seem to be doing everything they can to stop the athleticism right now of T.J. Green.
Why do they do that, Derek?
I'm not really sure. He's trying to dominate this game.
Hey,
calling carries,
okay.
calling charges,
it's
calling
okay,
walks,
Derek. 1:20 to play in the third quarter.
Calls here.
Your score, Oneida trailing. Sunbright 41, Oneida 39. The Sunbright. The Tigers lead us with 1:15 to play third quarter, 41-39. Into the game, freshman Josh West. Here is Melton. He goes down low to Garrett for a shot up, trying to go over West. Shot no good, but the follow by Curtis Newport. He has been good, very good tonight. He has 19, and inside of a minute in the third, Oneida trails by 4, 43-39. This is Derek Lawson on the right wing to Smith, to Jones, now baseline. It's going to be Phillips to West. Lawson, Smith, Jones for three, off. Rebound, Curtis Newport.
Way off.
Newport dishes it over to Hooper. Hooper's across midcourt. He goes over to Boshier. 30 seconds to play, third quarter. Oneida trailing by 4. This is Hooper looking to Newport. Feed low for Garrett, knocked away momentarily by Heath Phillips. Now Hooper. Drives down to the right side, goes to Newport, back to Hooper, off his head, it's stolen away, Lawson, and then he's fouled. Derek Lawson was fouled by Curtis Newport. That's his second.
Frustration foul there. He made
Their
the ball
first
over
of the second half.
Came back with not a wise foul. Not a wise foul.
Oneida will bring it in, side rear court. 15 seconds to play, third quarter. 43-39, we trail by 4. Jones to Smith to Lawson with 5 seconds. Jones for 3, no good. Rebound just out of Lawson's outstretched hands, and that will end the third quarter with Oneida down by 4. Sunbright does a job on us in the third to expand their lead from 1 to 4, and your score after 3, it's the Sunbright Tigers 43 and the Oneida Indians 39. Oneida's 10 third quarter points. It was a good quarter for Curtis Newport. Again, he's put together a very good game. He's
like a double dribble right there.
It was a double right in front of Mr. Dooley. Here's Newport pulling up for another jumper, looking for 21. He didn't get it. Melton with the follow. Good. John Melton's first points of the second half coming a terrible time. It puts Sunbright up by 6 now with 7.5 to play. Indians are struggling to get a good shot, to find a good shot. Jones with the basketball to Smith, now to Lawson. He's going to be fouled. Newport got a hold of him. That's 2 team fouls on Sunbright this half.
Oneida's going to have to do something about their defensive boards. They have to keep Sunbright off the boards, or I don't know if they're going to be able to take this one home.
Jones
Too many
works
easy
to
shots.
the left, leaves it back out. Jordan Smith back to Jones. Now to Smith. 7:10 to play. Oneida trails by 6, 45-39. Sunbright, you got to credit their defense. They are getting to the basketball right now. Here's Heath Phillips. He's double teamed. He goes to West.
West might need to be a little more offensive minded right there.
Jordan Smith for the three. Well, I like West's idea of getting it to Jordan and knocking down the three.
Good idea by the young kid.
45-42. Oneida within 3. Here is Adam Garrett, all out of control. He throws it away. Adam Jones comes up with it. Jones works past the man on the dribble, bounce feed, trying to get it over to Derek Lawson and anticipating the pass very nicely. Derek Hooper, excellent play for the Sunbright Tigers.
Had a 3-on-1 break right there, but it was just great defense right there by Hooper.
Here's Curtis LaRue. He gives it up to Hooper. Down low, Melton. He's the man. He kicks it back out. Hooper pulls up for the jumper. He's not missed many, but he misses this one.
Strong rebound by Phillips right there.
Phillips goes ahead to Lawson. He might have walked before the shot, or before the ball was knocked away by Sunbright. Bert Sexton's not helping Joe Dooley's day over there on the sideline.
No, he's not. Long history between the two.
I'm sure.
Who does Bert Sexton not have a history with around
45-42
in the officiating gang?
Is the score. And here is going to be Jones driving in. He goes back out to Smith, to Jones. Oneida trailing by 3. Inside 6 minutes to play. Jones drives in. What's the call? It's a block.
Caught him with the body.
John
got him on
Melton.
the side. Nice defensive, nice try to slide to the baseline by the defense, but Jones just beat him to the spot there.
Third team foul for Sunbright this half. Oneida will work it in under their basket. Jones looking out high. Now he finds Phillips. He gives it up to Smith. 5:50 to play in the basketball game. Working at the free throw line, Josh West. Working low, Heath Phillips. Lawson tried to work it into him, and 3 Sunbright defenders converge on it. Melton comes up with it. He gets to Curtis LaRue. LaRue being worked up court by Adam Jones, and now Lawson. Now they go to Curtis Newport, back to LaRue. 5.5 to play. Sunbright by 3, 45-42. Adam Garrett, bounce feed right side LaRue. He sees Melton come open for the layup. Good.
He snuck in behind Josh West right there. Josh didn't know he was coming. Nobody is communicating on the offside flash right there.
Down court, Jones gives it to Smith. Back to Jones. Thought about the 3. Drives in a little bit. Goes back out high to Jordan Smith. Back to Jones. Drives the baseline. Pulls up for the jumper. In and out, no good. Rebound brought down Melton. Now he gives to LaRue. Ahead he goes to Hooper. Nice dish by Hooper to Newport for the layup. And he has got 21 in the game. And Sunbright leads by 7 with 4:50 to play. And Oneida asks for and receives a timeout. The Sunbright fans on their feet, and well, they should be. Their team has played a great game. 4:51 to play. Your score: Sunbright's Tigers 49, and we're staying right here because it's a 20-second timeout. It's Oneida 42, 49-42 is the score. Don't forget, immediately following this game, Tennessee, Mississippi State. How about them balls? 16
what about
6.
Tony Harris, the freshman?
What a
score that was in the recruiting last year. Got Yarborough coming in next year. A lot to look forward to with the Vols.
You know, Kentucky really didn't want Yarborough. That's what Trevi Hicks was telling me. They didn't want Isaiah Victor or Yarborough. And one other thing, Kentucky is going to have some great linebackers next year. I'm sorry, I just can't say that without laughing. But anyway.
Just want to say hello out to the general
exactly.
today.
Little general. He did a good job today. 4:45 to play in this game. Oneida's got the basketball inbounds. Trailing 49-42. Jordan Smith for 3. It's off. The rebound, TJ Green over the back, and that's number 4 on him.
Somebody's got to hit the boards right now. TJ Green taking matters into his own hands, but with 3 fouls, picking up his 4th right there, might not have been the best thing for the team right there.
We want to tell you that the UT tip-off is just about 10 minutes away. As soon as the final buzzer goes on this one, we're going to get you to Starkville. So stay here on WBNC. Here's a steal by Adam Jones. Going in for the layup, missed it. But the follow by Jordan Smith, he couldn't get it to go. Loose basketball is out. It's a push. It's going to be Oneida on the foul, I believe.
Tough play right there. Good opportunity for Oneida. LaRue came up into the air, had nowhere to go with it. Jones picked it off. Might have got hacked on the layup. Jordan Smith couldn't convert. Tough play for Oneida right there.
Lawson with his 4th foul.
Oneida in a little bit of foul trouble here.
Oh, well, basically it's just Lawson and T.J. Green that are in foul trouble. But you are correct.
Got a man
there is
breaking
trouble.
deep right here.
Touchdown pass for John Melton. His shot. He tried to lay it off the glass. No good. Oneida gets it across midcourt. Oh, that was close to over and back, but it was not. We had a good angle on it. But the Sunbright fans weren't happy about it not being called. At the free throw line, it's going to be Heath Phillips looking for Adam Jones. He had cut to the basket, couldn't hang on. 4:09 to play. Your score.
Another good opportunity for Oneida right there. Jones cutting to the basket wide open.
Sunbright 49, Oneida 42.
Oneida showing full court pressure right here.
Curtis Newport will work it in for the Tigers. Looking, brings it in to LaRue. Now back to Newport, pulls up, lost ahead. Adam Garrett, he's going to be trapped just across midcourt, gives it to Newport, off his knee, out of bounds, but they say we fouled.
I think they said it was
Or did they? They say we knocked it out?
It looked like it was
Help
deflected
us
off
out
Melton.
down there. He had to have seen
Dooley on the call once again.
Inbounds Hooper. Hooper goes to Melton. Shot high off the glass, no good. On the rebound, what?
Oh.
It's going to be Sunbright fouling. It's going to be John Melton with his 2nd.
Oneida's way tonight, I believe. I think that's the first call we've gotten from the man.
3:56 to play. Oneida down by 7. We have the basketball, and Jordan Smith working across midcourt. He goes to Seth Billingsley, who's returned to the game. Billingsley has it on the left wing. He can stroke the 3, and he goes back out high looking for Jordan Smith. Darren Cooper steps in, steals it away, spins, lays it up. Good. That was so athletic from Darren Cooper.
That was a great move by Hooper right there. You can tell he's practiced that on the playgrounds.
He puts Sunbright up by 9, 51-42. Indians working with the basketball. And this is going to be Heath Phillips. Turnaround jumper, no. Rebound tipped out. Jordan Smith to Derek Lawson for 3, good. We needed that. We needed to break the drought. Lawson knocks home the 3. Hooper goes up court to Garrett. He might have walked with it. Garrett with the bounce feed to LaRue. It's a 6-point game with 3 minutes to play. LaRue, Smith goes for the steal. LaRue drives in among the trees. Shot is up, no good. Rebound, T.J. Green. Crossover dribble through 2 defenders. Now he's got it across midcourt. Looks for Heath Phillips running the baseline. He kicks it out, Lawson for the 3. Good! Woo! That was
roll
nice.
by Lawson. Needed those 2. Cut it to a 3-point game.
And Sunbright, after having expanded their lead to 9, sees Derek Lawson slice it down by 6. And with timeout on the court, your score, 2:43 to play. It's Sunbright 51, Oneida 48. Oneida down by 3. Derek Lawson has knocked down 2 straight 3-pointers to help the Indians cut into the advantage. The inbounds is to Hooper. Hooper down court, across midcourt. His bounce feed back goes to LaRue. Now over to Hooper on the left wing. Sunbright trying to protect a 3-point lead. This is LaRue. Nice dish to Gentry for the layup. Good, and he's fouled. Big play. Dwayne Gentry gets the layup to go, and the foul's going to be the 3rd for Heath Phillips.
A little late getting there on the shot.
Look.
LaRue with a real nice look. Him and Hooper really showing their athletic ability this second half.
The toss from Gentry won't go. The rebound is Seth Billingsley. Kind of had a suspicion that one wouldn't go. Billingsley gets it across midcourt. Goes left wing, Jordan Smith. Back to Billingsley. He tries to pass it to Lawson. It's tipped by Derek Hooper. Lawson does get it. Back to Billingsley, to Smith. Back to Billingsley. Off the drive. Bounce feed. T.J. Green. Couldn't get the layup to go. Rebound is going to be brought away by Melton. He gets to LaRue. Lost it up. Hooper throws it away. It's going to be T.J. Green driving in. He tries to dish it over to Lawson. He was afraid he was going to get the charge in the 5th foul, and you've got to understand that. With 1:55 to play, though, Oneida's down by 5, and then Sunbright. Sunbright, well, awful pass right there. They didn't see Seth Billingsley, I guess. Here's Lawson for a 3, no good. On the rebound, Green is fouled. It was Gentry with his 2nd. And T.J. Green was the person who was fouled. And timeout has been asked for. It's going to be a 20-second for Coach Napier and his team. And while we've got this 20 seconds, we want to thank our sponsors once again. Basketball here on WBNT, Ellis Sales, Bryant's Jewelry, Pennzoil Timonen Oil Change Center, McDonald's of Oneida, FH Shoemaker Distributors, First National Bank, Oneida Lawn and Tractor, Chenier Home Fashions, Plateau Electric Cooperative, Scott Supplies, Scott County Hospital, Harvey's Neighborhood Rentals, Roark's Pharmacy, Highland Telephone Cooperative, Citizens Gas Utility District of Scott and Morgan County, and B&B Roofing. Proud sponsors of basketball on WBNT FM, OCV Cable Channel 4, and sponsors of this 20-second timeout. Don't forget, right after the final buzzer here, and we're 147 away from it, we take you to Starkville. John Ward and the Vol Network, Tennessee, Mississippi State, coming up next. Oneida down by 5 will bring it in under their own basket. Lawson into Green. Green off the dribble. He was fouled. Curtis Newport with number 4, and he will qualify as foul trouble. He has 21 points in the ballgame.
Not a bad foul by Sunbright there. They've got a couple to waste still before they get into the bonus.
The inbounds from Smith is to Green, working the dribble down in the right corner. Now to Billingsley, now Lawson. Back to Billingsley. Oneida down by 5. This is Green. Oneida very patient. They dump it down to Phillips. He gets it to Green, gets his man in the air, pulls up for the jumper, gets the soft roll. It's good. TJ Green knocks it down. He's got 17. The inbounds. Oneida's going to get the steal, and we're going to be down by 3, and we've got the ball with 1:20 to play. Phillips to Lawson. Back out high. Billingsley. Sunbright has led through most of this game. Here's Lawson to tie it. No. The rebound, Melton comes away with it. He gives to Hooper. Hooper ahead. He goes to Melton. Loose basketball. It's going to be Jordan Smith. But we've got a foul. A foul on Heath Phillips as he raked across Melton's arm over there. And that was tough to take, but it was indeed a foul. 4 on Heath Phillips. So now Heath qualifies for foul trouble. 1:02 to play.
Tight game here at Sunbright.
Oneida down by 3. Curtis Newport. See, that's why you're here. You can identify those type of things.
I'm good at that kind of thing.
Newport's going to work it in. He gets it in rear court to LaRue. LaRue running, looking, and it's knocked away. Derek Lawson with the steal, the dish to Billingsley for the layup. He couldn't get it to go. Melton away with it. He goes to Curtis Newport. He pulls up dribble. He goes to Hooper. Knocked away from him. Oneida's had 3 steals but hadn't got any points out of it. TJ Green taking it to the hoop for the layup. Good. TJ Green with 19. We've got 35 seconds. Oneida down by 1. This is Melton across midcourt, and TJ Green fouls him, and that's it for TJ. TJ's gone. That's 5. So, TJ fouls out after scoring 19, 12 in the second half. We are 30 seconds from the end of this ball game, barring overtime. And immediately following this game, we are going to Starkville for Mississippi State and Tennessee. Coming in for TJ Green will be Adam Jones, and what a night for TJ Green.
Incredible night.
Came off the bench, put in 19, and he really worked hard on the boards and defensively too. Let's get this one for him now. Melton is at the line for 1 and 1.
Adam Jones with a timeout, trying to ice him.
We'll take this timeout first with 30 seconds to play. Your score, it's Sunbright 53 and Oneida 52. Oneida trailing the Tigers 53-52. It's been a very exciting basketball game. Right now, 30 seconds to play. Sunbright's at the line for 1 and 1 with John Melton. Last time we played, he was 9 of 12 from the line. TJ Green has fouled out. After this game, we go to Tennessee, Mississippi State. But stay with us for this because it's 1 point Sunbright lead, and they've had the lead most of the night. Melton at the line for 1 and 1. The toss, no good. Rebound, Seth Billingsley. Oneida down by 1. This is Adam Jones across midcourt. Jones leaves it off to Smith. Back to Jones. Back to Smith. Billingsley working in the lane. They get it to Derek Lawson. Lawson it down. Jones saves a bad pass, drives baseline, gets it over to Lawson. Ball fake. Lawson spins, shoots, and oh, no good. The rebound. It's going to be a foul on who? On Sunbright? Hooper. Oh, my goodness. Derek Hooper must have committed some type of foul over there, and what a break for the Indians. How many team fouls is that on Sunbright? So we're going to be shooting 1 and 1.
Great call by Dooley. What a ref.
So we're shooting 1 and 1.
What a change of events with 8 seconds to go.
Well, it
missed
fits
the shot.
It fits the night.
3 guys around the rebounder, and they get the foul off the ball.
That was their 7th. Is that right? We're shooting 1 and 1, according to the official book of the Oneida basketball team, kept by Wendy Bowling. Now, 8 seconds to play.
Great opportunity for the Indians right here, but you have to wonder why a referee would make a call off the ball at a time like this.
Yeah.
You really have to wonder why he would make a call to pretty much take the game into his own hands and not just let the natural flow of the game proceed.
Well, Sunbright's getting the basketball.
Wait a second.
What is the deal on this? Oh, it was a timeout. We thought it was a foul. Well, how did they get a timeout in a situation like that?
I have no idea. We had 3 guys around the rebounder pressuring the ball.
I guess they did, though. Well, they had possession of the ball, so they can. They're going to bring it in with 8 seconds to go. They're down by 1. Inbounds Melton. He's fouled quickly by Adam Jones. Only 1 tick off the clock. Well, it's a 1-point lead for Sunbright. They're going to shoot 1 and 1 with John Melton. He was 9 of 12 last time. Tonight he's 2 of 3 from the line. Ike, you get the broadcast ready to go. We're going to join in progress the Tennessee game as soon as this one's settled. Oneida's down by 1 with 7 seconds to go. Melton eyes the mark. The toss for 1 and 1, no good. Rebound, Pete Phillips has it. Phillips gets it away to Jones with 4 seconds. Jones drives in, puts up the jumper, it's good! He did it! Adam Jones! No, wait.
What?
Wait a minute. There is some question as to whether
highway robbery.
Wait, as to whether this one is going or not. And the referees have left us in some question. They ran from the court. Oneida says the bucket was supposed to count. Sunbright says the bucket does not count, but the referee says it does count. The Indians have won. What a crazy ending to provide you with. But the Indians, Adam Jones comes down with his only 2 of the second half to give Oneida the win. And your final score, despite what the Sunbright crowd wants it to be, Oneida gets the 1-point victory.
I think we need a referee to come out here.
Well, I don't think they're coming back.
Officially call it, but the official scorekeeper is still in somewhat question.
Put it down.
Oh, it counts. The girls' basketball coach has said it counts.
There it is. We are going to go to Starkville. We just want to tell you that the Indians just pulled off a huge win. Adam Jones takes it the length of the floor, lays it up, it rolls in, and the Indians get the 1-point victory. Your final score gets set for Tennessee basketball. The Oneida Indians, 54. They are now 19-7. Sunbright Tigers, 53. For all those involved in the broadcast, Ike, great job on the board. I want to thank Ryan for good work on the camera, Derek Wallace and Mark Eldridge for joining us. Color commentary, Tim Smith saying thanks for joining us. We take you to Starkville, Tennessee, Mississippi State, already in progress.
Go Big Orange.